Hi everybody, this is Nikki and I'm here to do like my 18th video in a row, but there was a lot happening today and a lot of interesting things and some that fit perfectly with what we were talking about in my Facebook group today. So I figured I would make it. This is personal experience, personal numbers, not to be used as medical advice. I'm in Safe Basal, and the only reason I'm making this video is because we were just talking about how to identify Safe Basal and whether or not you can go back in afterwards and where you can find information that would tell you whether or not you had been in Safe Basal. Because as you know, when you are in it currently, your shield is no longer blue, it's outlined with white, it's gray, whatever you call that. In this case, it's waiting for me to give it a BG. I thought that when it did this, I thought you could go back to your graph screen, and I thought you could scroll back through it and see BG required alerts, but you can't. So I was wrong about that. I did find an old picture of when I was in Safe Basal, and it looks like where you can see it on your graph screen is when you've entered Safe Basal because you haven't calibrated. And in that case, every 5 minutes, when I scroll back through like this, every 5 minutes, every 5 minutes I would see a calibration required message. You would see that right down there. But there are no BG required, and I guess that's because I didn't miss a calibration, I just didn't give it the BG that it wanted. So the other thing we were talking about is, so I cannot see BG required in the graph screen, I was wrong about that. I do know I'm in it because there's a white shield, gray shield, whatever, white outline here. There was another question about what the micro boluses were, and somebody said they thought that maybe they varied. I said the only times I've ever been in Safe Basal that I've really looked, they've been uniform. And this is a pretty uniform. I don't know if you can see those numbers, 0.025, 0.025, 0.025, 0.025. They're all the way across. There's one missed one, and then 0.025 straight across. Those are pretty uniform. I think it's interesting that what's considered safe right now in Safe Basal is to give me 25% of my my historical daily dose, or my, whatever it's doing. 25% is interesting because my blood sugar is on the rise. And it's been consistently rising since I've entered Safe Basal. So this is an interesting thing. What is considered safe in Safe Basal for me at this moment is 25% of my average sugar. I think my insulin, I think it's about 25% of my my hourly rate, but it's sticking to that even though my blood sugar is on the rise. And now my blood sugar is on the rise, which means I need to get out of here to go do something about it. But before I do, I'll go check one more thing, and that is the history, because we were talking about where to find any notification. Oh, sorry, I'll do that in 1 minute. I'm going to exit auto, and I will put my suspends on, but I won't waste the time to doing it right now. So I'll just try to go, okay, I'm gonna exit auto, I'll go back in and put on my manual suspend because you need to. But first I'll go down to history. And I think he said it was under alarm history, and let's see what it's given me for today. It told me BG required almost 30 minutes ago. So there is no information in here whatsoever after that BG required showing that I'm in Safe Basal. So that's not really great. And auto mode exit at 12:53. Oh, that's what I just did. And that's it. So there's nothing under daily history and alarm history. All it shows is one BG required. So the only place I think that you can see those multiple notifications are when you have gone into Safe Basal because you haven't gotten a calibration in time, and now it's asking you repeatedly for a calibration. But that's not a lot of information. So if you don't catch that white shield, I think it's very hard to see that you've been in Safe Basal, unless you see uniform, and even that's a guess, those uniform numbers. That's it. That's a lot of non-information. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.